Market chaos, business whiplash. President Donald Trump playing a dangerous game with tariffs, swinging from one extreme to the other with America's largest trading partners. 1 minute, tariffs are in full force, then suddenly there are carve-outs for businesses that kiss Trump's ring. And before you know it, the tariffs are gone altogether, at least temporarily. Why this roller coaster ride is so damaging to businesses, consumers, and lays the groundwork for rampant corruption. Welcome to the No Spin Zone. Graphs Grievances starts right now. Let the tariff madness continue. Today, President Donald Trump announcing that he is suspending tariffs on most imports from Mexico until April 2nd, following a call with Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum. This decision coming just 2 days after Trump imposed 25% tariffs on goods from Mexico and Canada, causing the stock market to dive and raising fears of a trade war with two of America's closest allies and economic partners. Why such a dramatic response? Because unlike Trump, investors know that tariffs are essentially taxes on the American people in the form of higher prices on everyday goods. When prices go up, Americans buy less, and that slows the U.S. economic growth. Watching the stock market take a hit from his tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and yes, China, Trump started backpedaling. But instead of removing tariffs entirely, he began granting exemptions to certain industries that came groveling to him. On Wednesday, just a day after Trump's tariffs went into effect, he announced a delay on tariffs for cars from Canada and Mexico for 1 month. This came after a meeting with the CEOs of the three largest automakers, GM, Ford, and Stellantis. They warned Trump that his tariffs would wipe out their profits by imposing billions in new costs and forcing price hikes on Americans. After hearing from the CEOs and announcing his tariffs delay on them, the three automakers releasing a statement that, you guessed it, praised Trump profusely and thanked him for his action. The White House press secretary then publicizing that Trump was open to additional tariff exemptions on other industries that came to kiss his ring. You see, Trump isn't using tariffs to secure greater safety for the American people or to improve working conditions abroad, goals that tariffs have effectively achieved in the past. No, instead, Trump's wielding tariffs as a tool to assert his power, forcing wealthy executives and world leaders to bow down and fawn over him. Which leads us back to today with Trump issuing a temporary exemption on tariffs for most goods coming into the U.S. from Mexico, just 2 days after he put those very same tariffs in place. This about-face coming after Trump spoke with Mexican President Sheinbaum, who released a statement thanking President Trump, quote, very much, and promising to work with him on migration and security issues, including stopping the illegal flow of fentanyl into the United States. Now, you might think, wow, Trump actually got a concession from Mexico after imposing tariffs on them. But in reality, Mexico had already done everything Trump had asked them to do when he first threatened to impose tariffs on them back on February 1. Over the last month, President Sheinbaum secured Mexico's northern border by deploying 10,000 troops, significantly reducing undocumented immigration and cutting apprehensions in the United States to the lowest level in over 15 years, according to Trump. In addition, President Sheinbaum sent to the U.S. 29 top cartel operatives wanted by the American authorities, including one notorious drug lord whom U.S. officials had been seeking to bring to justice for 40 years. So, what did Mexico get in return for all of this cooperation? Nothing. Trump imposed his delayed tariffs on Mexico Tuesday, and only after Steinbaum's plea did Trump agree to delay them again today. Trump's juvenile behavior of demanding everyone kiss his ring repeatedly just to avoid potential tariffs is not just embarrassing for Americans, it's harmful to our economy and ripe for corruption. When businesses and world leaders are uncertain about whether tariffs will be imposed or not, they can't make smart investment decisions. It's like trying to navigate a maze without knowing where the walls are. Companies don't know where to build their production facilities or how to allocate resources. So what do? They hold back. They delay investments. They hold off on expanding, hiring, or innovating because they're waiting for the next tariff announcement. And that hesitation, that lack of confidence, doesn't just hurt individual companies, it hurts the economy as a whole. We lose out on innovation, growth, and ultimately global competitiveness. As for world leaders, this unpredictability with tariffs erodes trust. Why would any country agree to a long-term trade deal with the U.S. if the rules could change overnight? Trump's behavior, acting like a playground bully, creates a climate of fear, where leaders are more focused on appeasing him than building stable, mutually beneficial relationships. In the end, Trump's unpredictable tariffs game are a drag on the economy and destabilize international relations. Businesses are left in limbo, and world leaders are more focused on appeasing his whims than pursuing meaningful cooperation. If we don't rein in Trump's chaos, we're heading straight for a future where corruption is the price of doing business in America. Thank you for watching Graf's Grievances. Let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, share, and join me tomorrow for more.